Cookie box with treats. We're going to have champagne and roses. And we have Allie Roomberg with us this morning. And your website is called Baking a Moment.
Yes, that's right. Bakingamoment.com.
So your point is to give us ideas that are beautiful, but not too challenging.
Yeah, these are all pretty doable. I mean, if you have the time to put a little extra love, it's always really appreciated to get a homemade gift.
Because of the love, and it's not going to cost you a lot of money.
And it's economical. Yeah, it's from the heart.
Okay,
yeah.
So we went to the craft store and got some little cookie cutters that are made out of hearts. And tell me what you did with those.
So there's a surprise inside these cookies, Sue. If you open the lid, you can tuck some little treats in there. Do you mean the box
is made of cookies? Can you see that?
Yeah, the box is made of cookies.
Oh my goodness! So you put the little
and you can put anything
M&Ms
in there. You can put like fruit snacks in there, or even like a little toy.
Now,
like
how do you do that?
So what you do is you cut out your cookies with a heart-shaped cookie cutter.
Right.
And then for 3 of them, you cut the middle out with a smaller cookie cutter.
Before you bake it, obviously.
Before you bake it, right. And then after you bake it, you just stick them together with royal icing, and I have a great recipe for that on my blog.
Okay.
And you can decorate it however you like. You can get fancy, or you can just keep it simple.
And then with the middles, you bake them separately. Is that the middle that you cut out?
These are just from extra leftover dough, and my kids love these. Like when they saw me making them, they were like, "Can you come?"
And I didn't even know until you just told me there was a surprise in there.
That's what makes it special.
This is gorgeous cake.
So
now, can I really make this?
You can make this. It's an easy recipe. The cake itself all comes together in just one bowl, and it's delicious. It's very moist and chocolatey.
What flavor is it?
It's chocolate.
Okay.
It's Valentine's Day. It's got to be chocolate. And the buttercream is raspberry. It's just a regular buttercream, and you just add some raspberry puree.
All right, that's not too hard.
And you can jazz it up really beautifully and really easily by just swirling
put the icing in the bag.
And just dabbing it on, and then I also...
Looks gorgeous.
Thank you. And I also add a little bit of sprinkles because it makes it more special.
And where do you get these supplies?
So I get all of these supplies at the craft store. You can get it at Michael's
and they usually have
Walmart.
coupons, right?
You can always get a coupon. And they're, a couple dollars, but it really elevates the whole look.
It does. Can you imagine after dinner on Valentine's night bringing that out?
I mean, it's kind of a showstopper, right?
Now, for the kids and the adults, I think we'd all love a red velvet cupcake.
I mean, I really don't think it's Valentine's Day unless you have red velvet. So this is my favorite red velvet recipe, and again, it's really simple.
It's on Baking in a Moment.
It's on Baking a Moment, and I love to do it with cream cheese frosting because that's...
You have to. And then you put some nuts in between.
Yeah, so in the South, this is the way they really like to enjoy red velvet. They add pecans.
Well, they thought of it, right?
And it gives a great texture and a little bit of a savoriness to it. And then I just put some cinnamon hearts on top.
Okay.
To make it more Valentine-y.
That really isn't that hard. And again, you put the icing in the little bag and make the little flower.
It's kind of the same thing, yeah. And I get the bag and the tips at the same place that I get the sprinkles.
All right, now our last minute, let's get to drinking.
So this is a really easy cocktail, and if you're doing like a date night at home, I think this would be a perfect way to make the night more special.
Get some fresh raspberries.
Fresh raspberries, a few drops of rose water, which you can get in the Asian food market, or if you have a supermarket that has a great ethnic food section, they use it a lot in Middle Eastern cooking.
And then that changes the flavor of your champagne?
It gives it a little bit of a rose flavor, which is so romantic.
I gotta try this. Okay.
It'll really put you in the Valentine's romantic
that's a little different.
Yeah, it's just a little subtle, right?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
That is fabulous. And all these ideas, tell us where we can find them again, because you will not only have the cookie recipe, it's the icing recipe, the cake recipe,
it's
everything.
All on there. If you go on bakingamoment.com today, I have it all on there listed, and you can grab all these recipes plus a ton of other ones, too. I've got a lot of Valentine's Day on there.
Who needs to go out for Valentine's Day? We'll have a great time at home. Allie Roomberg, that was a great job. Bakingamoment.com.
Thank you.
All right, Quincy's back to school this morning. Tell me.